Right, children, the time now is 5:30. According to my attendance list, there are supposed to be more students. All right. However, let's not wait for them. You know that I always start on time. All right. So the thing is about the same thing. The house rule, everything is the same. Now we are using Google Meet instead of Zoom. All right. And the teacher, that's me, is still the same. It's still not very small size, quite big size. All right. And of course, the hotline, right? Just to tell you first, right? The hotline for math is still the same. All right, the math hotline is still the same. All right, so for students who actually sign up for this live tutorial, all right, you have access to my WhatsApp. All right, 89330213. So if you have any homework related question, right, from school, all right, you can actually, if you don't know, you can actually drop me a message. All right, I'll try to answer you as fast as possible. All right, so this is the math hotline. All right, good to have. Can? All right, so this is the personal service I give to my tutorial students, just to let you know. Can? Okay, so children, I think I got a feeling that in this class, right, there are many students who still do like mathematics, do not like mathematics. All right, so I want to tell you all something. All right, I want you all to know something. I want you all to have this thinking that 2025, right? Set 1 math, right? All right, set 1, right, there is a theme. All right, the theme of the year. Whoa. All right, there's a theme of the year. Okay. And what's the theme of the year? All right, the theme of the year for 2025 for you is to what? Is to give math chance, another chance. Right, to give math a chance. Right. So there are students actually, I believe, who do not like math. All right. They say that primary school math is so difficult. Yes. I both hand raised up and agree with you. Primary school math is difficult. It's crazy, honestly. Right, especially the PSLE, the stress and all this. All right. I totally agree with you that primary school math is crazy. All right, but secondary school math is a little bit different already. Trust me. All right, secondary school math is a little bit different already. All right, I would say that secondary math is actually easier than primary school math. All right, this is my personal take. I love to teach secondary school math, right? Because it's easier. All right. Right, because primary school math, you must draw all the model drawing, you must use certain techniques. The problem solving is so long, so irritating. Right, but secondary school math is different already. Okay, so I will hope, right, to tell you this, all right, so that you can at least be more positive and to look forward to Sec 1 math. Right, so the theme for this year is what? The theme for this year is give math a chance. Right, give math a chance. Can? Wait, some of the students are still coming in. Okay. So I talk about two things. Yeah, hello, Shen. Is it Le Shen? Hello, Le Shen. Wait, some of the students are coming in late. Let me meet them all first. Okay, so I was saying hello, Le Shen. Hello, who do you have here? Right, we have Esther Lim. All right, so oh yeah, Caleb is Caleb. I'm so sorry. Yeah, hello, Caleb. Okay. Yeah, so we started lesson already, just to let you know. Okay. So I was just telling the students, I was just telling your classmates, number one thing, okay, this is the math hotline. All right, so if you can, please take note of the math hotline. This math hotline is for you to, if you have any school homework you really don't know, right, you try, right, but you really don't know, you can drop me a message. You can drop me a WhatsApp message, okay? All right, this is an extra service provided for the tutorial students. Right, if you're in a tutorial, right, you can actually use me, right, use me more by dropping me a WhatsApp message. Right, 89330213. Just note it down somewhere. All right, and the second thing I was telling them is about the theme of the year. All right, the theme of the year is to give math a chance. Okay, so again, as I say, right, secondary school math is different, Secondary school math is actually easier. All right, so please look forward to that. I will try to make things easier. Sometimes I will sing song. Sometimes I will ask and talk about silly things. Right? So hopefully to keep the lesson a little bit more interesting. Okay? All right, so if you have any question, right? If you have any question, you can actually raise up your hand. All right, or you can actually go to the chat and type. Hello. All right, you can go to the chat and type. All right, I'll be able to see your message. Or maybe sometimes I talk too fast. You can also go there and say, Mr. Ong, can you slow down a little bit? All right, I can do that. Is that okay? Okay, then along the way, right, if you want, you can also send me some emoji. Like, okay, sure, I understand. Yes, I understand. Yes, I understand. Something like that. Okay, so that is how we communicate. Okay, so moving forward, let's go into our first topic, the first chapter inside your textbook. All right, so the first topic is actually called prime. All right, and prime numbers are actually leading you to something called highest common factors and lowest common multiple. Right, so same thing. I always ask my students, right, to always have a little exercise book. Right, so if you can, right, go and purchase the A4 size single line exercise book. Right, then whatever things that I write, can you please write it inside the book? So this book, right, will be your what? This book will be your secret recipe book. Right, so if you want to cook something, wow, you can refer to this book. Right, eventually the cooking will be fantastic. Right, so like a secret recipe like that. Okay. All right, so the very first thing I want to talk about is something called prime. Prime. Okay, it's not the supermarket. Sorry. You all know that last time got this supermarket called Prime or not? Okay, never mind. Different generation. All right, so prime, this word prime, all right, prime numbers. So whenever they talk about prime numbers, you must have a little understanding what is this English words. All right, so in the math term, prime numbers only you. Sorry. All right, prime numbers only has two factors. All right, the meaning of prime numbers means it has only two factors. All right, it has only two factors. What? What is factors? Alamak, hey children. You mean you from primary 1, primary 2, primary 3, then you skip primary 4, you go to primary 5, meh? Cannot be, right? All right, so remember now, in primary 4, you learn this. You learn what? You learn what is the meaning of factors. So for example, factors of 5. Right, you learn this is primary 4, children. Right, you learn factors and multiples in primary 4. What are the factors of 5? Chill. I know. 1 times 5 equal to 5. Yes. Very good. Then you give a conclusion saying that 1 and 5 are factors. Correct or not? Remember this? Do you remember? All right, 1 and 5 are factors of 5. All right. Does this bring back some primary 4 memories? All right, so the meaning of factors means what makes that number. All right, the meaning of factors means what? What makes that number? What makes that number? Okay, so 1 and 5 will give you a 5. Basically that. Hey, sure. Just now you are saying that prime number only got 2 factors. 5, 5 only got 2 factors. Right. 5, only got 2 factors, 1 and 5. So is it true that 5 is a prime number? Yes. Very good. All right. So when we talk about prime numbers, you need to know these 5 examples. All right. You need to know these 5 examples. Okay. So prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. These are the first 5 prime numbers that you must know. These are the first 5 prime numbers that you must know. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Hey, sure, are you sure 2 is a prime number? Because everybody else is odd number. You see, 3, 5, 7, 11, they are odd number. Sure. Something wrong. How can 2 be a prime number? All right. So the answer to this is 2 is really a prime number. Why? Because factors of 2 is what? 1 times 2 only what? So 1 and 2 are what? The factors of 2. So the number 2, right, only got 2 factors. So is 2 a prime number? Yes. Okay. And what's the meaning of prime number? Only got 2 factors, what? So very importantly, very important. 2 is the only even prime number that we have. All right. Very, very important. The number 2 down here, right? This is actually the most important prime number. All right. The number 2 is the only you is the only even prime number. All right, that is something to take note of. All right, the rest are odd numbers. All right, because 3 is an odd number, 5 is an odd number, 7 is an odd number, 11 is an odd number. All right, so today, I don't care. Right, the only thing you must know is what is the meaning of prime number. All right, and the best thing, if you can, for me, is to remember the first 5 prime number, which is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Okay? Okay, then moving on. Moving on. Looking at the pattern, like 3 is like 1 times 3, that's a prime number, 1 and 3. 7 is like 1 times 7, 11 is like 1 times 11. Oh, yeah. You managed to see that? So again, right, math is a little bit about what? Math is a little bit about pattern also. So when people ask you, right, what are the 2 factors, right? Or what are prime numbers, right? You can say that they are only 2 factors. And out of the 2 factors, right, one of them is a 1. One of them is a 1, you see? Right, one of them must be a 1. And the other one is a itself. Ooh, itself. Itself means what? If 5 is 5, what? 3 is 3, what? 7 is 7, what? 11 is 11, what? So that's the meaning of itself, lah. Right. So when people ask you what is the meaning of prime number has only 2 factors. One of it is a 1, and the other one is itself. Right. So today, if you can know what is a prime number, and the first 5 example of a prime number is good enough. All right. So if you can know, okay, good. Lesson end already. Can have dinner already. No lah, just kidding lah, of course. Hey, hi Brian. What's up, Brian? Sorry, so excited to see him also. Right. Anyway, so that is the meaning of prime. Okay. So what is the opposite of prime lah? You know, there's always opposite lah. So for example, math, right? Or for everything lah, like there is always opposite. Boy, opposite girl, right? Man, man, right? So we have things like odd, we have even, right? So there's always a opposite effect. There's a plus, there's a minus, there's a times, there's a divide. So everything about math, right, is there's always an opposite effect line. Right, that's the beauty of mathematics. It's very balanced. Okay, so what is the opposite of prime? All right, so if some of you managed to watch the video before coming, the opposite of prime is actually called composite. Right, prime versus composite. All right, so we can say composite numbers. Teacher, what is the meaning of composite numbers? The opposite of prime lah. Huh? What is the meaning of opposite of prime? Prime numbers only got 2 factors, right? Yeah. Composite leh? More than 2 factors lah. Oh, makes sense, right? Right, so the meaning of composite number means what? There are more than 2 factors. Right, there are more than 2 factors. Okay? So prime numbers only got 2 factors. Composite numbers more than 2 factors. For example, what? For example, can I say that 12, right? 12 is a prime number or composite, right? So you can list out the factors of 12 first. Factors of 12. All right, let's try to list out the factors of 12. Primary 4, let's go. 1 times 12 equals 12. 2 times 6 equals 12. 3 times 4 equals 12. Anything else? Don't have. Then you conclude 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12 are factors of 12.